And with that, surprise! We are actually in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I was just going to say Weight Simulator, but oh, what a day, what a day. First of all, thank you so much for everyone's patience and for understanding not streaming it yesterday. But, you know, without going into any details, we all saw what happened yesterday. Oh, terrible, terrible. Yeah, so big thank you, first of all, to Luke coming in with a 54 months resub. Long time no see. Luke, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm just taking things here with a grain of salt. Trying to, you know, stay positive. And Nick, hello to you as well. Nice to see you. 89 months, Nick. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, no way that I could load in. Actually, guys, I'm just kidding. This is just a still picture. This is just a screenshot. No, it's not. We are actually in the sim. Can you believe it? And I actually managed to get some things working, although number 5 key doesn't work for some reason. Okay. Yeah. So how about that? Cool. And also, thank you so much, der Drehflügler. Thank you for the 12 months. Oh, actually, that's 25 months in total. Drehflügler. All of you, thank you so much. Big round of applause for that. Thank you. And Io, hello to you. Right. Can you post your camera settings? Honestly, I can, but right now, I am literally still in the absolute beginnings of my settings. And one thing I have to do is, let me just have a look here. I need to put the F5 key in here again. How do this? Hold on. Let's have a look. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Okay, let's do this. And go up a bit. And then, oh, darn. Sorry. Oh, so the key binds, you know, it's a nightmare still. Sort of camera view system, still a nightmare. Right, let me see. I need to go Shift F6. I think that was 5, correct? Let's see. No. Why did that work? Shift. Oh, that's because that's 4. Oh no, now. Yeah. So that's Shift and Shift F5. And then we're going to put this. Bear with me. Guys, in the meantime, does anyone know how the aircraft outside, how can I get rid of them? Hey, Turbine Studios, nice to see you. In the graphics settings, okay. Graphic settings, graphics, and there. Hey, HD Simulations. In the data setting, aircraft, what? Global rendering at the bottom. Yeah, but I've got air traffic off. And then, hey, TV Ranger. And then also online, yeah, online. Online, I have set aircraft off. So I've just got live weather. Yeah, so I've got those things off. I'm just wondering. Hey, Spot Ollie, I'm just wondering. Oh, in the scenario. Well, no, hang on. Let me just save. Go back. Where you get your weather. No, I think. But I'm not going to go outside the sim again, guys. The thing is this. So if I go into the main menu, then it's going to take ages to load in. It took me, no joke, about 30 minutes to load into Bremen Airport. Yeah, so again, it's all off. Yeah, Spot Ollie, thanks. But that's all off. I have a feeling that has to do with the scenery. Okay, that's the first question, guys. The second question, and then we'll start the aircraft up, because I do want to get flying. Then the second question is regarding these blue highlights, these button highlights. Where was that again? Yeah, Ollie, same for me. I cannot click and drag the mouse in the cockpit view. Yeah, Brendel, maybe assistance, question mark. Assistance. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Assistance, and where? Where would I find that? Settings, flight interface. So flight interface, lock to legacy. Settings. Is that under assistance menu? Yeah. Oh God, legacy for what? Hang on. Where? General. Okay, general. General. General flight interface. Ah, okay. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. And then legacy mode. Legacy mode. Eh? Okay. Found it. Thank you. Man, you guys are savers. Thank you so much. You are brilliant. Right. Thank God for that. I hate that when it happens. Cool. So let's get rid of that. Now, one thing I've noticed, in the beginning, when I loaded up the aircraft, I had 100 and plus 110 FPS with frame generation on. And then you can't VSync anymore with frame generation on, which is kind of weird. So it goes max FPS, and you can't limit FPS in the game anymore. And then I've had really good FPS at the beginning. Now it's still okay. It's still smooth, as you can see in the stream, but it dropped to about 50 to 60. Hey, Peter, good abend. Well, Ducky, I can't even say anything about the physics yet because, just like everyone else, really, I have not been able to get into the aircraft until like an hour ago. No joke. I tried so many things, and then I got into the aircraft about maybe 2 hours ago. But then I had to set up all of the things, the controls, get things working with the viewpoints. And so, honestly, I haven't been able to fly yet. Yes, this organ. This is a payware scenery. So this actually, I tried to, experiment-wise, I just had a look if you can actually just simply copy-paste the scenery into the community folder, and that seems to work. So we are at my hometown, Bremen. So that seems to be okay. Clouds look nice, I like that. Yes, that's the Asobo 737 MAX. I can confirm that. Yes, it is the Asobo. Now, so guys, this is the thing. So on the outside view, I can click and drag with the mouse with the views. However, in the cockpit, I can't. I must have messed up something with the settings there. Question above. Question is my install of 20 has been stuck on Pyroblast. Apparently, restart the sim. Restart. Hey, Senshai. So restart the sim, and then go from there. Okay, quick overview, guys. So we are going to fly from Bremen to Salzburg. Why? Because Salzburg has terrible weather. So I want to see what we could do with this. Now, let's have a look. So can I go... That's the weight. Ugh, settings. Settings. I want to have weight in kilograms. And I want to have temperature, volume in liters. Pilot book. So, settings. How do I get back? Pilot book. Flight performance. No. Let's... More apps are back. There we go. How do I get to the main menu? Yeah. Aircraft, right? No, hang on. Checklist. Hey, Nate, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, so guys, how do I get back? Does anybody know how... Hey, Keelian. How do I get back to the main menu? Flight... Oh, there we go. Flight planner. There we go. Flight planner. So what I did do is the following. I actually programmed the flight. So I got from SimBrief, I did get a calculated flight plan. Now, I don't know how to upload it here into the sim yet. I don't even know if that's possible. So I've got the routing here, this routing here. And I actually was able to program that in. And then the next question is, how do I get ground power? That's fuel. That's just planning, isn't it? Aircraft. Is there a setting? More apps? Aircraft. Flight planner, no. Anyways, let's start the APU then. Let's get some... Yeah, and if people ask me, you know, should they get Magazine 2024, I think wait at least, you know, maybe 2 weeks. Don't buy it yet. It just gives you headaches. It really does give you lots of headaches. So I'm hoping that once we get the... Hey, Brad, nice to see you. I'm hoping that once we get the, you know, other add-ons at some point working, PMDG, Phoenix, so all these aircraft that have their models externally, or their whole installation separate, so that we don't have to download it every time. That would really help, because that would get rid of things like these blurry, you know, textures in parts. Right, look at this. So this didn't load properly, right? Same for sounds and so on. GSX works already? Okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Wait until Microsoft 28 comes out. Lord, yeah. Right, so it's interesting to see that it doesn't really click. So this is the basic add-on from Osobo, and didn't they say that this is supposed to have the new flight model, or did I misunderstand that? Yeah, Gilend, me too. I'm also shocked to see that you don't even have an option to download. Oops. That's a nice view of my leg. Hey, good Abend, Ulas. Yeah, they did say that, right? So that's supposed to be a new flight model. So that's something... No, honestly, I have not even been able to fly yet. Just like everyone else, really. We're all having issues with getting the aircraft loaded. Yeah, enjoy experiment here. Yeah, like, again, you know, no guarantees. Now that looks familiar. So let's have a look. Weight and balance. So we can actually put zero fuel weight and stuff in here, right? So let me put a zero fuel weight. Why do I have... Lol. Okay, so I even have pounds instead of... Oh, no, because... Oh, okay. That was the wrong aircraft type. All right, anyways. So let me go and really quickly have a look here. Can we plan SimBrief here, or do I have to go in the main menu? I'm not going back in the main menu because it takes ages to get back into the game. Yes, in the EFB, you can access leader charts free. Well, the thing is this. Yeah, okay, so I planned the routing. So you mean I can actually... So this is what you mean, right? So I can then send the route to avionics. No, hang on. Send route to avionics. Oh, I'm an idiot. You can plan the route EFP. Yeah, exactly. Hey, hello. No, so these add-ons, PMDG, and so on, do not work. Right, I can quickly show you then what we do here. So what we can do is just type in these facilities. So Nienburg VOR, add. And then from Nienburg, we're going on the Zulu 88. So I can just add a waypoint. I can go airway, select Zulu 88. Endpoint is Sierra Alpha Sierra, add. So that's nice. Then it's add waypoints direct to Kummer. Kilo Uniform Mike Echo Romeo. Add. Then we'll add another waypoint direct Sodro. Tim, probably, yeah. So we're going to do that. Add. Then from Zodro, it's an airway again. So I'm going to choose airway. I can select Tango 703, and the endpoint is Arabax. Arabax. There it is. Add. If there's a find route button somewhere. Well, the thing is though, if I haven't uploaded the routing or anything, I don't know how it does that. The trim's bad and the max. Okay. Well, we'll see. So from Arbax, we're going to go with airway, Tango 108. And the end waypoint then is Ostes. Ostes, add. And then the last leg is Tango 700 to Bardit. And from there, we're going to start the approach. Now, I have not been able... I can't add a departure. And I can't add an approach at arrival. It doesn't work yet. Well, what do you think about Microsoft 2024? At the moment, it's a complete catastrophe. I mean, what happened yesterday? I don't want to do another rant, stream. There's been plenty of videos and rant streams. I don't want to go there. I just want to enjoy the flight today. But what an absolute disaster. So literally, this is my first flight. You guys are going to witness me flying in Microsoft 2024 live for the first time. Yeah, so the question is then, Shai, so, I have not entered my SimBrief ID anywhere, right? So the question is, how would it know, where to load the SimBrief? Unless that's in the main menu somewhere. It doesn't matter. I'm going to send the route to avionics. Let's see if that works. Nope. It really, you took a day off, Iowa. Oh my God. I feel for you. Well, I mean, I was annoyed. So Brennelt, unfortunately, got some of my bad mood today. Sorry, Brennelt. But I was getting so annoyed because I spent so many hours trying to get things working. And it, just like everyone else, just these waiting screens. So, if they had said, guys, don't even bother, right? Our servers are fried. Don't even bother trying to load in. Just go outside, do something else, right? Go for a long walk, or I don't know, go and go do your Christmas shopping, whatever, right? Doesn't matter. Just do not try to load into the flight sim. If they had said that, all good. But they kept us thinking that we can actually load in, right? It would just take a bit longer. But clearly, that was not going to happen. So yeah, I was just frustrated by having, wasted so much time and energy, just like everybody else, really, trying to get this thing working. Yeah, I know. A lot of people saying, "Well, that was to be expected," and you can't blame Microsoft because how can they expect millions of people to come online at the same time? Well, I'll tell you why. I tell you exactly why that happened. It happened because they hyped the Microsoft 2024 to the moon again. Right? How many beautiful videos did we see? Telling us, "Hey, this is going to be a lot better than Microsoft 2020," and so on. Right? So everybody was getting so hyped up. Even myself, I was looking so much forward to finally getting my hands on and witnessing the beautiful new graphics, for the first time. Also, of course, I wanted to see if my PC can handle Microsoft 2024, and also if the download rate that I have, because I have a limited download rate of about 35 Mbits. So you should have about between 50 to 100 at least, and I have 35. So I was really worried that I was not going to be able to, probably load things. So that was why I was really curious to see if it works, and I was looking forward to trying out yesterday. And then, wasting so much time. That was really, that was really the hard part. That was the annoying part. Yeah, I agree. I agree with many people that are saying, hey, just chill. Give them a couple of weeks to sort things out. I agree. I totally agree. But that's why I say, guys, anybody that has not bought this yet, if you want to save yourself a lot of headaches and troubles, just wait. Just don't buy it yet. Wait and see until they have things sorted out. And once they have, then jump in, right? That's the clever thing. Clever way to do it. Right, let me just quickly have a look here. Why can't I look over the way? There we go. So we're going to go do our preparations. See what we can do. Are the lights on dim or something? Why can't I really see the lights properly? Panel, right. Ah, that's why. Look at that. Aha. Perfect. All right, cool. Right, I'm going to pretend that I know how to fly a 737. Do everything as we usually do. Yeah, I have, Tim. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. So I'm going to switch on the iliac hydraulics. So they should be pressurizing, right? We do have... Oh, they are. Disregard. We're planning to fly at level 330, so let's do that. 330. Yeah, Peter, the thing is, I know because of the hype that was created, obviously people were so anxious to see if, what it brings, what difference it is. But just out of curiosity, I actually started Microsoft 2020 today to make sure it still runs, just in case I don't get it running, 24 running today, and I have, an alternative stream regarding Microsoft 2020. And I have to say, Microsoft 2020 doesn't look that bad. it doesn't look that much worse than, or better than, or worse, whatever, than Microsoft 2024, right? So you're not really missing anything, and you've got all your beautiful add-ons in Microsoft 2020, right? And here in 24, you have literally, just the basics working. So really, you don't need to come in here and go through all the trouble. Right, 996. Now, this is the thing. So 996. Okay, so the altimeter isn't really moving, which is a bit concerning. But hey, it's a standard add-on. And we're not going to worry about that. So 996 here as well. God, that's 996. Birdman, I hope not. Jesus. God. Right. I think it's 5,000 something. We'll check the departure route in a minute. Yeah, I'm not too worried here about the avionics, guys, because really I'm looking more for the flight model. I'm really wanting to see how the flight simulator feels. That's really my main concern. So there comes a lot of promises with 2024 regarding inertia, aerodynamics, and so on. So, hey, King Creed. Yeah, I loaded in for half an hour, I think. Half an hour until I got into the airport here. So, hey, always. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So one thing I'm worried about is as I'm flying along, the question is, how will the the scenery load in with my download rate? I don't really want to do that. I want to go with payload. So 0 fuel weight. Passengers, I don't know, let's try 145. What? No, that can't be right. 145 passengers don't weigh 100 tons? Are you kidding me? Hang on. No, something's wrong here. Hang on, let me try that through the menu here. No, that can't be right. Hold on. Let's have a look here. Excuse me. Young man, where is your uniform, if I may ask? Where is your pilot uniform? Jesus. Right, anyways. Flight Actor Sim had some issues with the weight in the max as well. Okay, yeah. I mean, if he has issues, I mean, he's a pro, so... let me have a look. So if I put 145 packs in here... Oops. Something happened to weight. Cargo. I'm just going to put 1,500 cargo in there.
Could new subscribers please make
so that looks alright. That looks okay.
Where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Hey Chris, nice to see you.
Hi at Blackbox 711. Hope you have fun with the new sim.
I'll try.
Works, I'll wait. I think I'm pretty happy with my 2020 setup, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good stream. Smile.
Thank you so much, Chris. I'll be doing well. Greetings, best wishes, and thanks for the kind words. And yeah, I'll see how we get on today. I mean, I'm just going to be happy if I can complete a full flight. The hard protection. So this is the thing with the if you load into the sim, and you have to realize this is not stored on your hard drive. So these Asobo aircraft, they are downloaded every time. Oh, actually, you know what? You saw at the beginning, that wasn't loaded in. Now it's loaded in. So that was one of the questions I had. I was wondering if it continues to load in, at certain intervals. And it seems like it does. Now, this is still blurry, and this is still blurry. But we have to wait and see. Yeah, Dan, probably your ATPL. Who knows? Yeah, the yoke as well. The cache, no, actually not. Because I loaded in the aircraft this afternoon sometime to set things up. And yeah, then I closed everything again. I loaded back in, and yeah, same issue. And in the afternoon, actually, this was actually sharp. So definitely, I can say that. It has to do with the streaming, yeah, definitely. It is streamed every time. I just have to redo my flight plan really quickly because I do want to have the correct weights. With extra fuel, passengers 140 or something. Let's generate the flight. All right, let me just restart my Sim Toolkit Pro. Yeah, I honestly, regarding scenery, I I understand. You know, if they want to go new ways, having everything with the scenery on their cloud servers, okay, that's one thing. And then they have to make sure that everything's available. The servers have enough capacity, enough bandwidth to cope with that. That's all fine, right? I don't mind. But the thing is, they should, you know, with the add-ons, certain aircraft add-ons and so on, so things that you use a lot more often, why can't they allow you to download it onto your hard drive, right? Let's say they have 5 GB. Well, you know, then I decide, okay, I want to have the 5 GB on my hard drive so that the loading goes quicker. Is there no ATC? At the moment, you can activate some stuff with ATC, and I have deactivated it because I don't want to hear that stuff. Look, chat, hang on. What do you mean, Senshai? Hold on. You can download it? Really? In Content Manager? Okay, Adam, thanks for that. I'll check because I tried that, and maybe that was the reason. Maybe was because I initially had the basic version, and then I then took the deluxe version, which I bought. Silly me, but I bought the deluxe one, and then you know, then the 737 Max was there, but I didn't check again in the marketplace if you can download it. Okay, thanks. So I stand corrected. Yeah, thanks. So I stand corrected, guys. You can try at least. So someone is saying he tried, couldn't make it work. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, because if you're able to store the aircraft at least on your hard drive, you know, things will go a little bit quicker. Then all it has to load in is the sceneries, right? I mean, that's enough anyways, but... okay, so Borat says they apparently have that turned off at the moment. Okay. Oh, hey, Gustavo. Okay, so it seems like at the moment you can't, but it's in the plans for the future. Okay, thank you much. Great feedback. Love that. Cool. So now I have a proper flight plan here, guys. I actually have now the weight. So we're aiming for about 58.5 tons zero fuel weight. And the fuel for the routing today, and the weather at the moment is 290 at 5. So maybe we have to fly circling in Salzburg. But the forecast is actually pretty bad. So they got snow showers later today. Light snow. So we'll see how we get on here on the flight to Salzburg. Should be exciting. Right, so the fuel is supposed to be 6.6 plus taxi. Let's put 6.9 in there. So let's have a look. So fuel, 6.9. And then pray to God that that is enough. Yeah, Mr. Flying Viking, I think so too. They try everything at the moment to you know, get things just working with the service. Try to... Oh, hey, that's weird. So I can't change the cargo in here. And the CG actual, minus 2.6. I'm not sure what that is supposed to tell me. Because that's outside the norm. And so maybe have a look here. Where's my load screen here? Is it under weather? There's a loading menu EFB. Okay, so thanks. Yeah, but the problem is, Senshai, the problem is here is that even though I have set kilograms, it seems like it still has pounds. You see? Because, I mean, even just one passenger gives us 99. I think there's something else in another page. It's in the table, yeah, the question. So that's our flight plan, right? I mean, do I have to fill out everything? Is that really the idea behind this? Airline, other? Oh, hang on. Oh, registration, I don't know. Airline, other. In the sim options itself. I did have the, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And that is under advanced. No, it's under controls. Flight interface. Where was that with the kilograms? Kilograms. Man, all these settings. Controls. No, controls is not. Assistance. No. There was a settings somewhere. Flight model. Yeah, that has to be modern, I think. Is it language? You're joking. Yeah, so hybrid is similar to metric, but uses feet for altitude. So what do I have to set then? Well, metric system. Okay, let's try metric then. Just to get things working here. Ah, you guys are genius. You are geniuses here. My God. No, hang on. Oh no, broken it again. Oh, what is this? It was working correctly. Yeah, here in the settings, I've got units, kilograms, liters, degrees centigrade. It's a bug. Oh no. The livery config. Oh, I don't want to get into that, to be honest, because then I have to get into the main menu, and I want to get flying. Language, jeez. Right. Okay. Well, let's go with. Has none of the testers noticed that? Yeah, like this should be so basic, right? And the thing is, hang on, let me have a look here. How can I get basic controls? Weather, camera, communication? No. Oh, that's interesting. You can have a tablet here. Ah, that's nice. You tested the US system. Yeah, probably. Ah, here we go. Yes, we found it. Guys, we found it. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. Alrighty. Now in business. So we can actually set the... Well, that's interesting. Look, it says here, load an aircraft. And now the sim crashed. I hope not. Oh no. Oh no, please. Please don't crash on me. Oh no, come on guys, seriously. Right, let's just hope it's just one of those hiccups where it just takes ages to load. Maybe we found another bug, who knows? Oh, I was looking so forward to flying, for crying out loud. Come on, no way. No, it's frozen. It's completely frozen. Are you joking? You feel the pain, thank you. The problem is, I mean, I don't have another option, do I? If it's frozen, it's frozen. Alt enter. Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, normally Alt enter will put in the Windows mode, a windowed mode, it doesn't do it. Are you using the toolbar? If so, that sometimes causes Sim to crash. Colimato, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, we can confirm that, it seems. Suspending and resuming the process. Okay, let me see. That's under the task manager, correct? So... no, it just has end task. Oh, the Toby. No, I don't have Toby eye tracker. Sorry. Yeah, but that's frozen. That is frozen, guys. I'm sorry.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel
Right,
subscriber
let me just
experience.
try that again.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks...
It's time to go back to FSX. Well, I mean, I've got Microsoft 2020 in the background ready.
I think it's time to go back to FSX.
Thank you so much, Stormy Flyer. Thanks for the 9 months. Thanks for the support. Day 2, normal ops. Well, I think now, though, the loading, at least the loading into the setup screen will go quicker. At least it did the last time. And then just loading into Bremen took a bit longer. What a nice PowerPoint presentation I have. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I said the waiting simulator. Have you been having trouble saving your cockpit's cabin camera across different aircraft? Complete mess in mine. Well, I've only tried the 737 now with the cockpit setup. Oh, and by the way, how, maybe someone knows, how do I get into the outside, the walk-around mode? I've not been able to do that yet. Shift C. Okay, thanks, guys. Shift C. Roger that. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's see if I can download the aircraft. Although, you know, Nate, they said, so some people are saying that it's not active yet. Jump out the window. Yeah, so I can see, you can't see that yet, but I can see that it's saying 14% activating packages. So that's a lot quicker than last time. So the whole loading hopefully will take us now 16%. That should jump quickly now. So control Shift C. Yeah, because Shift C is getting back into the aircraft, correct? Ah, okay. Yeah, Holo, thank you much. Yeah, but 52% now. Yeah, Sapphire, hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's 54 now. So getting into the sim loads faster now. Look at that. So that is okay. That's not bad. Let's have a look at the marketplace. So there was somebody who wanted to see my library, and let's have a look for the 737. So base content. Right. So you can't, no, you can't select, it seems like. Look. Okay. Okay, Senshai, so let me go back. So we can confirm that you can't load it just yet. You can't do that. You can't download it. So free flight. Now, so is that what you mean, Senshai? But this isn't SimBrief, is it? No, G doesn't. Aaron, yeah, no, G doesn't do anything either. I mean, I can try again quickly. Marketplace. And not SimBrief. But Senshai, but the tablet was correct. That's what you meant, right? So with that tablet. So let's have a look. So I'm going to go with this. More options. Open market. Yeah, it just, that's just, yeah, it just brings me to this page and it's still not active, is it? Hey, Nige. Okay, so let's have a look. So in Marcus World Map. So, okay, so we do this, you mean, like Bremen, arrival, Salzburg. Yeah, I think that's the yeah, we can try the business. Yeah. So the livery here, if you go to airline, so that's what we have actually. Yeah, that's the business jet. Configure. Yeah, that's the business version. Yeah, it has a cool interior. So business jet. Yeah, I have selected that one. Yeah, that is selected. F? What do you mean? Hang on, Newmark. What do you mean safe with F? Where do we press F? All right, nice. 2715, yeah. Yeah, Killian, the sim froze. We messed around with the EFB. I've pressed it. F. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. So we have selected the runways. Okay, now what? Is there an option to copy hardware settings? No, Cabanas, not to my knowledge. No. I don't run VPN. No. Chris, yeah, absolutely, Chris Strobel. That's why I recommend people to wait with Microsoft 2024. It's just not ready yet. So we want to do parking. Yeah, I want to be on the ramp. Was that like 15, 17? Let's go 17. Yeah, so that was actually, hang on. Yeah, let's do 13 actually. 13. Cool. Andy, I'm just trying to load in again and then, make a flight plan, really. All right. Good. I'm gonna start flight and pray that we don't have to wait for too long. You can import from SimBrief. Does anyone know how to import that from SimBrief? Where do I actually set my SimBrief ID? Because you would have to do that somewhere, right? Yeah, first goal, make a flight plan. No, Andy, no. Unfortunately not. No, I have not found any settings. Right, let me try that. Let's start the flight. So here's my thinking, okay? So we have already cached. So I've put a 50 gigabyte cache or 36 or something, I don't know, in here. And so we've already loaded into Bremen once successfully. So my idea would be that it should now be loading quicker, right? Theoretically. Yeah, so Andy, the only reason why I really got into trouble was I wanted to set the CG, center of gravity, through the EFB. And there was an option to get into the loading page from the flight sim itself. And then, unfortunately, that crashed the sim. That froze the sim. Yeah, the music is nice and calming. Really, it streams every scenery again. Oh, God. I think you input your sim brief number once you're inside the cockpit on the EFB iPad. Nige, if you know where, I would be very happy to find. Oh, yeah. And if you think this is a problem with my download rate, no, it's not. So you can see it's downloading things, but I mean, normally it will be up here if you download things with, let's say, 30 Mbits, right? Or, you know, it will be somewhere up in this region. But look, it's not my internet that's the problem. Exactly. So this is probably like for everyone. So it's a server capacity issue right now at Microsoft Sobo. So that's I think that's one of the major problems for everyone, which they haven't really managed to fix yet. Didn't I read somewhere they were thinking about, well, they were having issues with cache somewhere, cache, not cache as in money, but cache as in computer cache on their servers. So they apparently have identified the issue and they're trying to fix it. But from what I can tell, they haven't fixed that yet. Have you tried to use USA servers through VPN? Is that really better? Okay, too many connections, yeah. Oh, hey! Look at that. Come on, where's the button? Ready to fly, yes sir. Oh yeah, and let me just, hold on. So now I'm in the outside view. Ah. Okay. Lol. So I read somewhere you can actually click on these things or what? Or oh yes. My bandwidth is slow. It's not my bandwidth, it's yours, Microsoft. I love how is that complaining, right? No, it's not saying mine. It's just saying bandwidth is too low. It doesn't say which one, but so I can't pull the chock. Well, actually, I shouldn't really pull the chocks because I don't know if the parking brake is set and powered. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's nice, right? I mean, you know, you can mess around a little bit with these things, right? Look at, you know, do a virtual walk around. You cannot find click spots sometimes. Right, let's pray that we don't have a pin stuck here somewhere. No, that's obviously off. Hip. Come on. Can I reach that? Yeah, now I can. Alrighty. Airport simulator, yeah. I mean, I know some people will obviously, you know, some flight simmers will love this feature. It's nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're below the wing, just make sure you don't look up, so we don't get any hydraulic fluid into the eyes. Right. Cool. And yeah, I can confirm the weather is actually this bad. It really is terrible. So, but yeah, we'll put that to daytime once we're in the sims. Right. So in the cockpit. So Shift C puts us into the flight deck. Perfect. And now we can actually set time of day. So I'm going to put this to... You can see that I'm actually excited about the fact that we loaded into the sim within like 3 minutes. That is just... That's a huge improvement. And... oh, hang on. What happened there? Hold on. But it messed up my viewpoints again. Hold on, hang on. Camera. Let's do that. Cockpit. Pilot. Pilot. Is that because we are different aircraft now? Okay. So let me just save that real quickly. Is it me, or does the aircraft look different somehow? Well, my key bindings, actually, the whole settings are wrong. Controls. Ah, you see. So let's try that. TCA Boeing yoke. No. Ah, ha. That's why. All right. Okay. Well, as long as I get through this and it kind of, so these are the normal all aircraft. That's fine. And then there was a controller. Airplane. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so. But that's not quite right yet regarding my yoke controls. So the yoke. Airplane controls. So if I search by input, yeah, load camera 1, that's the one. Resume. All right, so it seems like because this is a new aircraft type that I've loaded into, that's still not right. Controls. Keyboard. Let's have a look here. Search by input. Yeah, I think that was the one. Okay. Bear with me, please. Almost there. Right. I just want to get the viewpoint correct here. I think that's pretty much all right. All right, let's. So this was Shift F1. So if I go and look this way, if I go here, perfect. All right. So I just have to set a couple of viewpoints here. So that was going to be Shift 3 or Shift F3. I guess you know this as well, right? This is just always such a nightmare to set up. All right, that works now, that works, that works. Yeah, progress. We're making slow progress. Some of the textures have loaded in better now. I agree. So that's going to be Shift F4. Let's try that. Yeah, perfect. And then one more for this. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be this. Oh, you see what I mean? Can you see the counter here? Now it's 100 FPS again. The seats that are loaded in right? I don't know. It looks all right to me. I mean, okay, the door is not really... Oh. Ah, we found the click spot to get to the outside. Great. And how do we get back in? Shift C. Perfect. You see? You live and learn. You just go through the sim. That's just hilarious. Right, anyways, so... Let me put this to nav. Oops. Nav. APU is available. That's fine. Oh, the cool thing is, I can use my mouse. That's cool. All right. Sorry, which textures are not there, Senshai? Yeah, I know. As afraid, I already told him off. I asked him where his uniform was. But the option is to just cancel the flight. But I thought, oh, hang on. These textures. Yeah, you're right. You see, that's the thing, right? So at some point, hopefully, yeah, now I see what you mean. So at some point, we're able to store the aircraft on our hard drive, which should then get rid of these issues, right? But I can tell you again, I had some dials missing earlier, and it loaded in at a later point. So we just stay patient. So now let's have a look. So quickly, let's do that. Let's have a look here. Let's go down a bit, up a bit. So this should be number 5. So let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. So the routing, so load flight plan. Now this is the thing, load flight plan, loading. So there's no further flight plans. Thanks so much, Tim. Have a great day. Oh, hold on. Hey, Senshai, you're right. Look, we can load a procedure now. And we were not able to do that previously. So something has changed by selecting the... Hey, Megas, nice to see you. So we're going to take the... it should be the 5 Zulu, if I'm correct. Actually, no, it's a Nienburg 1 Lima departure. So let's do the Nienburg 1 Lima. It actually shows you the options here. Actually, no, let's go with the Zulu. Let's take the change procedure. So then, en route. Oh, hold on. Huh? Okay. That's also now different. Then the arrival procedure. Bardet 1 Romeo. Change procedure. ALS via Salzburg. Huh? That's brilliant. Yeah, Thirst Officer. That's a nice name, Thirst Officer. Yeah, so we're looking forward to the weather there in Salzburg. Should be challenging. I hope we get there. I hope we can even make it that far. I hope the sim doesn't freeze. Now, I am worried about the payload and stuff. So let's have a look here. Oh, it's back to pounds again. Oh, that's because the sim crashed or something. Oh no, because it's a new aircraft, isn't it? Okay, let's try that. So knots, feet, distance. Aircraft, where was that again? Sorry, aircraft, no, flight planner.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box.
So if you put in 120 passengers, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so that's definitely too much.
To the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and
Hey Norman, nice to see you. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Thank you for the 40. Norman, oh, do I dare ask, have you tried Flight Sim 2024? Oh, it's interesting, isn't it? So routing. Oh, it has loaded the routing here as well, which is nice. Not completely, but almost. So if I send the routing, Firebird, hello to you. If I send the routing to the avionics, oh, it works. It works. It's getting better and better by the minute. It has loaded. Yeah, Norman, I just, as you probably saw, I just reloaded the aircraft because the whole sim froze, and this time actually it was quite fast. So that was nice. So I want to have a zero fuel weight of around about 58. I'm not going to make it too exact. Interesting. Oh no, look, now it's changed that. I'm just worried that these things will mess up everything. Yeah, the dials, like I said, hopefully the dials will load in at a later stage. Let's stay positive. Wait till you use the trim in the air. Oh god. Yeah, but I mean with that CG, and again, I'm just worried about using the feature here. That's charts. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Where did we get into that menu with the weights? Aircraft, flight perform. Oh, there we are. So that's just the thing. That is just my worries that we're going to get a freeze again. Well, we're not even getting... yeah, here it says 31%. So what do we believe?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber.
Let's believe that...
Could new subscribers please make your
that will make it
first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And Scotty to
Your
Hottie.
first officer looks like he is cold with how he shakes a little.
Is he shaking? No, he's just worried. He's flying with me, that's why. Oops. He is shaking, you're right. He's just scared flying with me, that's all. Right, so we got alternate fuel. Reserves should be about 2 tons. So let's put 2 tons in here. Don't have to be more correct than necessary. Cost the next 25. Cruising level was 330. Cruise wind. I'm not sure if that even matters today, but hey, why not enter that, right? So 290 at 40. 290 at 40. Invalid entry. What did I put in? Okay, so you can't put in the winds. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. So we got 5,000 transition. And for takeoff, I mean, we're not that heavy, but it's only 2,000 meter runway. So let's try that. Flaps 5. CG. Yeah, okay. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to enter 30. in the belief that this indication is wrong, and the aircraft is actually having .30 SSCG. And then let's pray we just lift off, okay? Oh, you're right, Sapphire Wave. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me try that. Let me try that. So index, performance, cruise wind. So what was it? 290 at 40. 040. Ah, Sapphire Wave. Excellent. And Scotty, big shout out, guys. Scotty Hottie, also a streamer. Make sure check his streams on Twitch. Yeah, Chris, I know. I already told the first officer off for not really complying with company regulations regarding dress code. He's aware. He's sorry, but someone lost his luggage. Flap lever. Oh, hang on. Why? Yeah, you're right. Why does that? That's weird. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Good point. That will go to RTO. So we got 146, which means we're almost ready to go. How about that? Flight director on, and we've got was it 270 or something? Do we dare have a look at the chart? Okay, so these are the Lido charts. Now you got to zoom in a bit. But hey, I mean, that's what they promised, right? So, Procedure Zulu. Yeah, the whole thing is a bit different. That's just a little bit weird. So where's my text regarding... Oh, that's on a different page, isn't it? Yeah, that's the weird thing. They have the text for the departure somewhere else. Right. Again, I'm just a little bit worried if I mess about too much in the EFB. I just do not want to have another crash to desktop here. Well, actually, it's going to be 4,000. I know that. So 4,000 initial level off. 4,000 it is. And for the ground chart, so that's going to be 266. Hey, Airbus fan, how are you doing? 266. Can put the course selector here as well. 266. Now, don't worry about all the things like, you know, LNAV, VNAV not working and so on. I guess that's, yeah, it's just a standard flight sim, isn't it? A Sobo flight sim, so I'm not expecting too much. I'm actually just really interested in finding out how it actually performs in forms of, you know, flight model and so on. If I can really feel a difference. Is the QNH correct? No, it's not. We already said it once, but the sim crashed on us. So now let's have a look again. And oh, I'm missing Senshai. I'm missing our app here. I'm missing that so much. That's just so convenient in March 2020. Right, so the QNH is 997 currently. Oh, now it's actually dialing down the altimeter. It didn't do that previously. How weird.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium
yeah, Carly, I know, right?
Thank you.
But, I mean, the title is correct.
Hello,
right?
all hope all doing good.
Although I will admit, the second loading went a lot quicker. Alpha, thank you so much for the 33. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? We try to stay positive, in a good mood. So checklist. Oh, we do have a checklist somewhere. Hang on. Let's have a look. Web app. We can call up the web app, can't we? So yeah, wait a few minutes. Maybe the yeah, you're right. Maybe the modes will work as they've downloaded at some point. Chris, honestly, I would be careful with installing things which are not officially approved and, you know, known to work in Max 2024. Hey, Bruno, because if you start putting things into the flight sim here, you know, without confirmation that it will work, then you can mess up so many things. So I would be careful with that. So checklists, 737 normal. So we have pre-flight check. Whoop. Well, that was quick. That's work yet. So oxygen pretended test at 100%. Navigation transfer display switches. Normal auto. Window heat is on. We have the pressure. Oh, look at that. Look at this. I told you guys. Just give it 20 minutes. It'll load in.
Welcome aboard the Captain
You see?
Twitch channel.
It's just because you guys are not patient enough. Me? Patient is my middle name, right? I'm the most patient person in the world. So, you know.
Thank you.
You know.
Good evening at Blackbox 700.
Right, for those that are new to the channel, right? Sometimes I talk silly stuff, okay? Yeah. Right, so Avenger, thanks for the 65 months. Avenger, I hope you're doing well. Patience. Hey, Voyager, moin. Exactly, patience. Big P. Right, let's get the APU bleed on. Okay, slowly rising. I like it. I like it. Yeah, we can hear the you can hear the packs starting up. Very nice. Gillian. So we got pressure for the engine start. Now we're going to start the engines. Oops, it's a bit laggy there. That's interesting. Yeah, it does. So I had really good FPS, and now I'm at 35, and I wonder why. Yeah, it looks to me like something's loading in the background again, which is a bit weird. Why, you know, why is the sim suddenly... Now look at that. Now back to 100. Here and back to 38, 39. What's happening? Yeah, maybe the duct pressure was downloading. Yeah. Yeah, definitely looking outside. So when I look into that direction there, something's really weird. Oh no, didn't V1 simulation have an issue yesterday with the FPS at some point? Right, let's pretend we're good on FPS. So we got park brake set, engine start levers cut off. I can confirm they are cut off. And that's the pre-flight checklist complete. Now, regarding the chocks, where can I get the chocks? Blimey, that aircraft back, environment, no, settings. No, I don't have to go to walk around mode, do I? You've got to go outside for that? You're joking. All right. Look, I'm not that heavy. Why did the plane just jump there? Oh, the FPS are really terrible at the moment. So where's the click spot for the chocks then? Walk closer. Oh, you're right. All right, 100% realism, I have to say. Hats off. That is really impressive. So, what, you have to do that every time? Oh, blimey. Alrighty. Let's get the rest of the items going. Let's put the anti-collision light on. Bleed. Packs are off for engine start. And then let's try a checklist. So before start to the light, fuel, we have 6,870 kilograms, 6,900 were ordered. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2 146 heading 266 altitude 4,000. Takeoff speeds V1 133 VR 135 V2 146. CD pre-flight completed. Rudder aileron trim free and whatever 0 presumably. Taxi takeoff briefing. Let's see. Yeah. So we're going to take off according to the procedure. Hopefully we're going to be able to fly LNAV later on. Going to climb 4,000. And so that's the before start to the line. Before start below the line. Flight deck door closed and locked. Doors closed. Checked. Then we've got anti-collision light on. Perfect. Right. Clear engine start. Let's start the right engine. What about the engine sounds? So everything's still standard with these sounds. I have not changed anything. Oh, it's motoring. So this is, okay, this is because it's a max. So wait until the motoring has disappeared. Oh, there are sounds. Okay, now it's disappeared. It took you 5 seconds to load into from Norway. I'm envious. Although, I mean, we loaded pretty quickly a second time into Bremen, so that wasn't too bad then. You guys, I know it's not 100% accurate, guys. Just don't worry about the the simulator itself. All I'm aiming for today is to get airborne. And, do some hand flying, trying to get an idea on if, the aerodynamics, inertia, these sort of things, the flight model has changed. I'm not going to worry about 100% accuracy with the, with the flight instruments and the FMS and so on. Killian, yeah, could be. Yeah, so Conrad, I had the same issue, guys. So you go into config. It's in under config somewhere. Someone the blue surrounding around the buttons to get rid of that. Somebody already posted it, Conrad. We had that issue in the beginning. There is a setting for it. Trust me. Maybe somebody can post it again. Is that the flight model they promised to bring? Yes, so apparently, at least that's what I've heard. I can't confirm it yet, but apparently the Asobo 737 MAX is supposed to have the new flight model. So that's what we're looking for. So we have a good engine start. Let's do the rest of the items. Engine anti-ice. Well, normally we would... Well, it's not really wet on the apron, so we'll leave that off for now. Then APU bleed off. Auto. Those go to continuous. APU off. Flaps to 5. Yeah, Bruno noticed that already with the flaps going instant to the position. So that's unrealistic as well, obviously. So let's do a flight control check. Let's make sure everything's working with the flight controls. And I'm using the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke today. Actually, I can show you that later. Just get the camera set up for that. So there we go, that's the yoke. Rudder is also working. Happy days. Cool. Alright, so let me get rid of the display. Right, hang on. There we go. So, systems and their engine off. Fantastic, cool. You can't hear the flaps in the cockpit. Well, in the real aircraft, you can't either, so... I guess you could say that's realistic, right? Before taxi checklist, we got generators on, probe heat on, we have anti-ice off, isolation valve is in auto, we have engine starts, which is continuous, recall, oh yeah, recall. Recall checked, auto brake RTO, engine start, levers, idle attend, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear. Alright, let's go. So let's try out taxiing. Oh, it's already... There's a slight delay. So between the input and the reaction, there's a slight delay, which I like. I'm not going to lie. No, they haven't loaded, JD. They have just simply not loaded. Taxing is okay. I'm not going to lie. That feels better. At least that's a plus. Yeah, there's a slight delay between input. So there's a slight lag. Perfect. Oh, I like it. Is it just brightness? Oh, you're right, Bruno. Hang on, let me just, you're right. What looks blurry? The scenery? Yeah, scenery is some... The thing is, guys, so well, it's not my internet connection, really. You just have to realize that the servers at Microsoft, Asobo, wherever they are just a little bit slow today. So that's the thing. It just takes a bit longer. That's the solution there, look. And I have to admit as well that that I've installed a default, a handcrafted airport. So Bremen Airport, that's a payware add-on. Right, some delivery hasn't loaded in yet, but hey. The entire picture looks a bit blurry. Shouldn't really be. I have no dropped frames, which is good. That's a good sign. FPS 100 right now. Also a good sign. vPilot, no, I'm not using anything with ATC. I love how it says my bandwidth is too low. Like, no, my bandwidth is fine. It's just, it's on your end, not my end. NIM Studio, I can only recommend then to close the sim and restart it. Alright, using some brakes. Okay, nice. Yeah. Yes, I am on a 4K. Yeah, that should be 65 inch, yeah. Oh, really, Cooney? Okay, that's weird, yeah. Right, let me do a quick checklist here. So we have, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5, green light. Stabilizer is at 4 point... No, hang on. It's supposed to be at 4 point... Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, there's a mismatch here. It's, controls. I don't know why I did that. Boeing yoke, search. Ah, you see that's... I don't know where it got that from. Hold on, search. So get rid of that. Ah, there we go. So 4.25 set, and let's pray that the in-game center of gravity is correct. Oh, look at that! Now that we got the auto throttle armed, we can arm VNAV and LNAV. Brilliant. Yeah, I didn't do any pushback, guys. I just went straight out, knowing or not knowing if GSX would work properly. Can press backspace. Oh, okay, cool. For next, thanks.
Welcome aboard the Captain.
Oh, that's a bit bumpy here. Captain Chaos, 62 months. Thank you very much for that. Captain Chaos, yeah. Well, now comes the interesting part. Now comes the manual flying part, which I'm looking forward to.
I wish you all the best for streaming this.
I know, Captain Chaos. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 62 months. Rob, I honestly don't remember exactly. I think I'm not sure if we were able to arm it because I was flying the 737 Classics, so I am not 100% sure. Strobe and steady. All right, let's get some lights on. Alex, hello, hello. You're just in time. Yeah, I think I heard someone else, some other streamer, talk about the bumpy runway. Hey, Alex. I have lowered them a little bit. Not much, though. Like 20% or something. The Classics did not support that. Okay, cool. Are we ready? I hope so. Let's do this. Oh, is there a button somewhere? Apart from here? Can't reach that. Alright, let's do this manual first of all. Right, master caution, air conditioning, alright, disregard. Wow, that's a fast acceleration. V1 rotate. That's not too bad. Pause the rate, gear up. LNAV. Yeah, it is sensitive, you're right. It is really sensitive in the picture, actually, yeah. Right, we got N1. LNAV, VNAV speed, okay. Trim is not too bad. I'm trimming carefully. And I would say the trim isn't too bad. Right, so this is the area where I live IRL, guys. So I'm not going to show you exactly where my house is, but I have to say this looks better than in 2020. I will say that. The trim is, I agree, the trim is a little bit sensitive as well. A little bit fast, really. Oh, right, here's 4,000 actually. Alright, let's go flaps 1. And let's go flaps up. Instant flaps, okay. Well. Is there a way to get the sensitivity of the trim switches set? Because the trim is definitely too sensitive. And the pitch axes. So there is a noticeable difference in the aircraft behavior. It's hard to describe compared to Microsoft 2020. So I'm just quoting my first impressions. Okay. So there's definitely a noticeable difference. Now, scenery-wise, I will also say it looks nicer. This looks actually a lot more realistic compared to Microsoft 2020. Yeah, so I can actually see the village that I live in. That actually does look better. Yeah. What do you mean? What? Hang on, Mohammed. What do you mean? Why do we YouTubers lie? In what regard did I lie? I actually have been very critical with regards to these, you know, the way the hype was created around Microsoft and so on, Microsoft 2024. So in what way? The big lie. Okay, now you're getting really interesting. Okay, so what lie? Interesting. All right, let's try that. Let's go push on that button there. Does that work? Hang on. Alt intervention. Yeah. Okay, that works. Not just a lie, but a big lie, yeah. Yeah, so now what you see, okay, so this now, at the moment, that is definitely blurry scenery, and that has to do with the loading of the tiles. So that has to do with a low bandwidth. And that's one of the problems in Microsoft 2024. So either you have a low bandwidth regarding your internet connection, or at the moment, how do I set standard here? At the moment, I have a feeling that it's the servers in general, so the Microsoft servers, that are having issues. Or, yeah, or your internet service provider could be throttling. Yeah, you never know. You need to switch to legacy mode clicking. Hang on. Legacy mode clicking. That was under... flight interface. Yeah, I am on legacy. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I'm looking for the click spot there, but I can't find it. I see a click spot here. I can dial the... Oh, okay, I'll just dial in 2992 or 1013. Doesn't matter. Right, nice little overshoot there. Because so we just changed the altimeter, that's why. It wasn't the aircraft fault. So let's go 1013. It's a right click. Is it? Yeah, but... yeah, it doesn't do anything. Right, cool. Comma is the key assignment. Thank you much. Let's try comma then. Nope. Not for me though, I'm afraid. So the aircraft feels different. It's difficult to describe. So the aircraft, so hand flying it, so it started with taxiing the aircraft. So even taxiing the aircraft felt somewhat different. And so it did feel like there was some weight behind it. i.e. inertia. Now, I don't know if they actually simulate inertia correctly now, or if it's just the aircraft they have modeled differently. But at least it feels nicer. It feels more realistic than in Microsoft 2020. The pitch axis is still a bit sensitive, but that could be because of the joystick or the yoke settings, right? So you could dial them down. So if you go to settings, let's go to controls, yoke, hardware settings. So I have set the curves a little bit different. One thing though, the weird thing is, if I use my yoke now, I just do not see the axis moving. So if I click through, move the yoke, I don't see it actually moving, which is a bit weird. So I can only assume this is the x-axis. Pitch is x, right? So if I dial down, you know, something like this. Let's go back. Yeah, that has helped. Oh, the trim. Lol, the trim is crazy. Okay, careful with the trim. But let's get the aircraft into trim. Right, so yeah, that has helped. That is not bad. And again, little lag between input and reaction of the aircraft. I like it. This is better. So, you know, I've been complaining so much about the flight model in Microsoft. This actually feels better. Here's the message again with the bandwidth too low. Okay, so that's why you have a blurry, or I have blurry scenery. I don't know who's at fault, if it's you know, Microsoft servers, or if it's my internet connection or not. Hey, Haley Pilot. Yeah, so Captain Chaos. Now, again, I am still skeptical regarding, you know, how they simulate aerodynamics and inertia and so on. All I can say is that it feels, so when I'm using the yoke here, all right, so if I'm using the yoke, you can see my inputs. You see this? So there's a slight lag between input and reaction, and the way the aircraft reacts feels a lot more realistic. And now the pitch sensitivity, I've dialed that down a bit. This feels much better. Much better. So this actually makes me optimistic that we are going to get better aircraft feel in Microsoft 2024. So if they can get things sorted with the servers, then yeah, things are looking better. You could tweak the flight model config file for trim effectiveness. Thanks, Slick One. I'll have a look at that. So it's Microsoft thing with the servers. Yeah, I can imagine so many people trying to you know, gain access to the flight sim today again. Try Cloudflare Warp. Now, vPilot, thanks for the tip. I'm not sure if that really will help if the issue is with the, you know, the Microsoft servers and not my internet connection. Timo, yeah. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So I'm seeing people comment on, you know, on yesterday and even today, the issues with the loading of the flight sim and the, and you know, getting into the flight sim, etc., etc. I totally understand. I was raging yesterday as well. I was really upset and I was really angry as well because I was so disappointed. I wanted to try out flights. I wanted to stream the flight sim yesterday, but you know, seeing other streamers have these huge issues and then reading up on all the news regarding the connection problems, you know, that made me decide to actually not go and stream the flight sim. Right, so So now that I'm actually in the flight sim, I'm able to try out a few things that I really wanted to see. And one of those was the actual flight model here in the 737 MAX, because they were saying that this actually does have the new flight model. And yes, that feels better, definitely. And people that know me and have been following my streams for a long time know how critical I can be, and I am, and was regarding Microsoft 2020 and the flight model there. So, so this is actually good news for me, at least. So, you know, less things to complain about. Yeah, Ali, and here's the thing though. So, you know, I can only comment on the current state. So if you ask me, oh, shall I get Microsoft 2024 now? I will tell you, no, don't bother. Right now, there are so many things still not working correctly. Why go through the hassle? All right, you know, just watch a couple of streams from yesterday or even today. You know, see what those streamers and those people have gone through. Just spare yourself the agony. Just move on for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long it takes. Yeah, Voska, I tried right-clicking, but nothing happens there. Left, right, no, unfortunately not. Right-clicking, so I can right-click at least. Yeah, I can right-click that if I right. The thing is though, no, I can grab hold of the dial. I can dial it that way, but it, you know, normally it would give you that that finger there, that index finger to press. It doesn't do that though. Yeah. It's middle click. No, unfortunately not. No, hang on. It's middle click. Normally 2 mouse button. Ah! Slick one. Legend. So guys, if you're having issues like me, press left and right mouse button together. And that puts it to standard. Oh, right and... No, middle doesn't. Middle is for zooming, or the free look. No, for me it's left. First left mouse button, hold left mouse button, and then click the right mouse button. Yeah, that works. Fantastic. Cool. Yeah, Anders, try that. Try left mouse button, hold it, and then click the right mouse button. That should work. See, that's why I love the swarm intelligence here. I love that. Brilliant. It's a combo click. Interesting name for that. Yeah, so Microsoft 2020 3.2.1. It took me as well, the first time when I loaded into Bremen Airport, it took me, I think, 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, we have cirrus clouds, you're right, look at that. And we have good FPS, I've got 110 FPS right now. Really nice. And no slick one, I'm happy happy for the input. Saved me a lot of trouble now. Yeah, so the first time it took me like 15 or 20 minutes. Now, I think the second time, there was already some parts were already was loaded in the cache, so the rolling cache. And so the second time I loaded into the aircraft, into the airport, here on stream, it happened really quickly. Yeah, so Osprey, the only thing I can tell you right now is that hand flying the aircraft feels more realistic compared to Microsoft 2020. And you see this, right? So there just seems a little bit more inertia, maybe not perfect, but the way the aircraft is, like, you know, behaving now is better. It's not perfect, but I can live with that. That's something where I will not complain about anymore. No, it's not streaming lag. No. It's input lag. Waving to the Eurofighters. I hope not. But I agree. It's a bit early to really finally, you know, make a verdict. For that, some people are saying quite rightly. You know, you would have to do some crosswind landings. So let's check the weather in Salzburg at the moment. So Salzburg, we have currently 270 at 9, which means there will be a little crosswind. And, well, we could do a circling approach. The visual circling, how about that? Unless it says becoming 160 at 7. And then, yeah, later on, 18 UTC, which is, well, actually, we are in that time window here. So we can expect some snow showers. And then later, some even, well, so temporary, even heavy snow showers. Or normal snow showers. There we go. So we'll have a look. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's true, Slick One. It may be because the scenery below is, you know, not fully loaded. So maybe that's why we have a good FPS. Yeah, it's tough to say. Right, but we have reached our cruising level. That's still a bit blurry. I was talking too much. Didn't do all the items. That looks okay. So the after takeoff checklist. Leads on, packs, auto, landing gear up and off. Well, just up. And the flaps up, no lights. All good. All problems solved? No. So you can see sometimes we get the low bandwidth message, which means obviously, yeah, the servers are still very stressed. Oh yeah, the thing is that we already said it once, but the sim crashed. Yeah, I have to say it again. So 1500, 14 something, 1450. Yeah, and if you ask, my recommendation is definitely wait. Don't get Microsoft 2024 just yet. Wait until the dust settles. Wait until servers have you know, caught their breath, and you know, maybe even wait until you get some proper aircraft like PNG, Phoenix, and so on. Yeah, Nate, I know, right? He's like, and he's shaking as well. Either he's cold or he's nervous. Hey, MAN. Doing well, how are you? I'm actually just happy, MAN, just happy being able to fly Microsoft 2024. Andy, because they have not loaded in properly. You see, it's one of those problems at the moment. You've got to realize that at the moment, everything has to download from a server. So even your aircraft has to load, including textures and sound, etc. And that just takes time. And at the moment, we have a low bandwidth sometimes. so the servers are really, really messed up. And so that's why, yes, some textures don't load completely. But what I've learned here from people is that at some point, at least the aircraft will be able to be downloaded and stored on your hard drive. The clouds look washed out. Yeah, so weirdly, that looks more like 2D. That's 3D, but those clouds look like 2D. Yeah, earlier on the ground though, they looked really nice. But I agree, at the moment, yeah, they're not really that brilliant. Now that we got the flight sim loaded, guys, what I would like to do after this flight, I would love to go down to Africa and try out a balloon ride. Maybe someone has a good idea which area would be nice. And then I would have to learn how to use the air balloon. Oh, Egypt. Yeah, Egypt would be nice as well. Tanzania? Yeah, Somalia, Tanzania. Oh, Kilimanjaro. John, I like that. Yeah, Victoria Falls. Okay, shall we go to Kilimanjaro first? Somewhere there, Kilimanjaro. Can somebody please find out a little town or something nearby? Yes, exactly. So TV Rubenjo, that's the idea. You know, they are saying that you have wonderful wildlife now in the sim. Arusha. Okay, Arusha. Okay, let me just make a screenshot there. Oh, you can... Yeah, you're right. You can spawn in the air. Hey, Rentersat, wie geht's dir? Rentersat, have you tried MSFS2024 yet? You haven't seen any animals yet? You're joking. What? They advertised that though. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. For the wildlife, you can take 8. Oh yeah, it's true. Right, let me have a look here. What's Munich? Munich. Man, I just need to get my iPad. Hold on. You have seen horses in the Netherlands. Yeah, MAN, that's true. Animals, not enough bandwidth for that. Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably correct. Hey, Captain Chaos, thank you. The only animals I've seen are unhappy customers. Oh, you guys. Yeah, so when I was preparing the stream yesterday, actually, I said to some of my mods, I said, I want to try out the 737 for the flight model, and I want to try a hot air balloon, and then I want to try a glider aircraft to see, you know, regarding thermals and so on. So there's a couple of things I really wanted to check out. Oh, you're right, Killian, you are correct. You are correct. So the question is, though, cold and dark balloon. Yeah. But has anybody tried that yet? EasyJet SimPilot saw some cows. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. So now we got more confirmation that we actually do have some animals. Mosh is closer and could be fun starting. Yeah, I'll try Killian. Yeah, I'll try that. You moved from a city to a little village. Nice, Renter said. Yeah, we've lived in a village for most of our time here, so I can definitely say I feel nice as well. Nice and safe, and yeah, we have a very nice neighborhood. So, and flight deck to sim saw cows near Stonehenge. Lol. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, cool. So we got top of drop coming. Let me just have a look here quickly at the approaches. And so for the VORs, I'm going to set Salzburg, which is 13.8. Let me put that here. No, not that. Let's hang on. Mode VOR. 13.8. Hey, hold on. There we go. So 13.8 for Salzburg, and then I'm going to try to set. What do we have? Anything else? Man, the VORs are getting so scarce. No, not really. I don't have anything else here nearby. Top of descent. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, TOD. Some people call it top of drop. Some people call it top descent. So ILS. Right, so the idea is, guys, we want to try to fly the ILS with the circling. So we have a visual circling. So where was that? Flight planner. There we are. So let me add another chart. How do I add charts again? Save chart this flight. Oh, I can't add anymore. Okay, that's weird. The AI traffic, I've deactivated AI traffic because you know, I was worried about bandwidth and FPS and so on, so I have that all off. And also, I mean, you can change the texture settings with that as well. So, can you enter fixed rings? Let me try that. Let's do 25 miles. Yep. You can. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't really worry too much about how accurate things are modeled here. I mean, this is just a standard, you know, a Sobo aircraft. I don't have high expectations with these things. So Salzburg, 160 miles, 33,000 feet. Bit of tailwind. If we want to be 4,000 for the ILS, so that's about, let's say 90, 95 miles for the descent. Yeah, should be fine. Oh yeah, so Killian, I agree. I have updated my DCS version here on my PC. I'm actually just waiting now for the supercarrier to be updated. And once that, once the deck personnel is in, we'll definitely have that up on the server. And yeah, we're gonna have to fly around that. Yeah, Darboj, again, give it another 1, 2, 3 weeks, I don't know, you know, until things have calmed down regarding downloads and so on. Or maybe they increase the server capacity, bandwidth capacity. At the moment, I think at the moment...
A gift from me to you.
Oh, Jesus. MAN!
Enjoy the gifted sub.
God! MAN gifting 10 subs again. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, MAN. Vielen Dank. Guys, do me a favor. All of those that just been gifted a sub, please say a big thank you to MAN. Ankan, Lucky Shot, Alex, Frile, Sataris, Dice, Online Simulations, Shorty, Mr. Libos, and 3022. Thank you so much, MAN. No, so one CAG. Oh God, hang on. Let me just wait until. So I have set the Klaus Ultra.
A gift from me to you.
Another 5 gifted sub.
Enjoy the gifted sub.
Order Thrust Blue again. Thank you. That's a total of 20 as well. And those that just been gifted from Order Thrust Blue, also please say a big thank you. That's really, really kind. Dabosh, Royal, Solaris, Logic, and Barreliner. Please say a big thank you. Thank you very, very much, guys. That's really kind. Right, so you could hear it in my mood as well. I am really happy that we're flying stable, and I'm actually now looking forward to just landing the aircraft. We'll do a nice circling approach, and then also, yeah, try a balloon flight. I'm so curious to see how that actually feels in the sim now. So system depth, don't worry about system depth, guys. This is just a very basic add-on. This is nothing compared to Phoenix or PNG. Even though Working Title have worked on this, I'm grateful for them working on it, but you know, don't expect anything major.
Thank you.
Hey, Lilienthal as well, 94 months.
BB711 beloved.
So Lilienthal, remember when we said, you know, not long until 100 months now. It's not long now, is it? Half a year, and that's 100 months. Crazy. Thank you so much, Lilienthal, and thanks for being here right from day one. Thank you for your support. Yes, I did, MAN. Yeah, I tried the iFly, and you know, the simulator is nice, but it's struggling, you know, with the same issues as in you know, with other aircraft in Max 2020 regarding flight model. Recent update. When was the last update? Yeah, Ali, we're trying to go to Kilimanjaro and try balloon flight there. Last week. Okay, so last week I didn't, MAN, no. So maybe I have to do that. Yeah. Oh, you're right. No, okay, I know what you mean now, MAN. That's the stable version, correct? That's the official stable version. No, I've not tried that yet. No, you're right. Yeah, I'll have to do that. So Epic Wings. So all I've done right now, Epic Wings, is I taxied the aircraft. So the working title, or the Asobo 737, I taxied that to the runway, which felt nice, much better than in March 2020. And hand flying feels better. It does. So, you know, what I've been complaining about is, you know, inertia, or the feeling that there's no inertia in Max 2020. So this feels much better. Yes, you still have to tweak your sensitivities, but overall, yeah, they've done something. I'm happier with this version compared to the Max 2020 version. TV Rebenjo, I'm open for it. Yeah, if other people want to join on a multiplayer balloon, that would be cool. TV Rebenjo, that's a cool idea. That's a fantastic idea. No, Mattis, I did not use a VPN. I just stayed patient, and this afternoon things got better. So things got better and better, and then let's do a flaps 30 landing. Auto brake will do 3, and the minimums now. If you do a circling approach, I like the effect here. Look at the lens effect. That's nice. Let me just reload the weather. So it's 279, gust 21. Definitely crosswind, which will be interesting. Hey Ted, how you doing? So we got big crosswind, gusty crosswind now in Salzburg, and with that wind we're going to circle to land. The ceiling is in 4,800, perfect. So we should be able to see the runway perfectly nice. And why am I not getting Navigraph here on my Sim Toolkit Pro? What's wrong with that? Ted, we are actually in Microsoft 2024, believe it or not. Hey, where's Brennell? Yeah, you're right. Well, Brennell doesn't have... he's staying patient, and he's not installing 2024 just yet. Hey, United for Life, nice to see you. How are you? No, so Mattis, it's not on your side regarding, down the bandwidth issues. It's a Microsoft server issue. It has nothing to do with your download rate. HD Sim, well, at least here in the 737, I can say I can feel a change. There is a change in the flight model. There's something that makes it feel a bit more realistic. I have strobe lights on, so let's have a look. Hard to see at daytime, I'm afraid. Can't really see it. No VPN. No VPN. Yeah, I have a feeling they're slowly getting to grips with their internet connection. Hey, DH. No worries, DH. Nice to see you. Wie geht's dir? Hey, Captain Chaos. Thanks again for 100 bits. The sad thing is that these launch issues might put off... well, I don't know. What definitely hurt Microsoft yesterday was the negative criticism or negative comments and negative votings on Steam, for example. That has definitely hurt them for sure. So it really is up to them now to make sure that they get these issues fixed and deliver on their promises. All right, I'm going to go 150 first of all. And it should start descent automatically, if I'm not wrong. Is it really? So Microsoft 2020 is also causing issues for some people. Well, I mean, if it's regarding the servers, well, yeah, probably. No, this is definitely too washed out. So this is too bright. Yeah, this is a bit too bright. I agree. That's not nice, but yeah, I would think so as well. There we go. Starting its descent automatically. VNAV path indication. Nice. Cool. How much bandwidth, Ghost Friend? Look at this. So right now, look, it's not me, right? This is literally right. So that's the maximum I can do is about 32. That's the maximum for me. And right now, it's barely doing stuff. So I have enough bandwidth available. It's just, it must be more the service on Microsoft side. Ali, at the moment, it's just the upload, really. So, you know, send is for the streaming, right? So I'm sending at 5.2. And that's download. That's literally just the sim at the moment. Tayoon, I agree to a certain extent that you know, we should relax. However, Tayoon, the reason why people were so upset, in my opinion, is that there was so much hype around Microsoft 2024. You know, leading up to the release, right? You know, all these streams coming in saying, "Oh, you know, goodbye Microsoft 2020." You know, all these you know, titles didn't really help, right? And so there's a lot of FOMO, right, created, so fear of missing out. And then, yeah, yesterday, so many people just couldn't wait to finally try out Microsoft 2024. And that just busted the service. That was too many people wanting to get access. Now you can start a discussion, okay, who's to blame then? Right? Can you blame Microsoft for not having enough server capacity? I don't know. Was it just a bit too much hype creation? In my opinion, yes. They just promised too much and just could not deliver. That's always a problem. That's why people get upset. How much have I... Can I do that after landing, RG? Can we do that after landing, please? Hey, Maybe Whale. No, it's not the community that created the hype, Maybe Whale. No, I'm pointing fingers at Microsoft Asobo and content creators, which I am part of. So you can blame partly me, because when I talked about Microsoft 2024, I talked very highly about it, and I said I'm very excited to try it out and so on. So, you know, even I'm not free from that blame. All right. Wing view. Now the thing is, though, I'm not sure how to get into the. Hold on, cameras. Oh, actually, I do. Hang on, camera. Camera, right. Quick view, pilot, quick view. Is there any, where would I find any wing views? Is it external? Showcase. Oh. Showcase fixed. Okay, hang on. Showcase fixed. Ah, yeah, hang on. Nah, oh, yeah. The plane is the Asobo working title, 737 MAX. All right, FMC speed. So for the descent path right now, it's not bad actually. It's not that bad. Now I want to show you the circling approach. Let me see if I can get Navigraph charts up. Although, let me see. Hold on. Navigraph. Yeah, let me try Navigraph charts. Although, no, hang on. Because I don't need the app, don't I? Lido Charts Microsoft. So let's do Avia Planner. So log in. So here we go. Let's have a look for airports so I can show you at least the charts. Show you what we're doing or planning to do. So, charts. Approaches. So we're going to initially fly the localize or ILS approach 15. Alright, so 4,000, 8.1 dme from the ILS dme will start descend, 3 degree down, and then we do a circling approach. Circling 3-3. Now we could also try an RMP approach, but we'll do the circling. Voyager. So at Sierra India Beacon, we're going to break off 125-degree track. Hopefully have a nice view of the city. And then, yeah, we're going to try to circle around there. And we have to stay within 5 kilometers. That's 2.7 miles. So what I'll do, I am going to get myself a 3-mile range ring as well. Let me go try that. So if I take runway 15, go to fixed page,
Captain Blackbox
put that in
YouTube
there.
channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where
VNAV
complimentary
forecast.
snacks and premium flight
Transition.
entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Transition should be in 11, so 11,000. There we go. Cool. So I'm going to put 3-mile range ring around there as well. So we have to stay within that. Or well, actually, that's from the center. Yeah, let's keep it that way. Thank you to Brain Compiler. Wie geht's? Thanks for the 46 months. And also Brain Compiler, you're too generous. Also on YouTube. So Twitch and YouTube subscribing. Brain Compiler, hope you're doing well. Brain Compiler, have you tried Flight Sim here? Microsoft 2024 Flight Sim. So let me go down 4,000 now. And we'll do that without intervention. $4,000 it is. Yes, of course. I mean, there's people that will be more than happy with this kind of stock aircraft, right? It's just that I guess my community here, we are more the hardcore flight simmers. And so, yeah, we're the ones that complain quite often about the accuracy of these sims. Yeah, so for me, what I want to see is if it maintains the correct path and obeys to the restrictions, MAN. Because if you use level change, it will not respect the programmed restrictions here in the VNAV path. Hey, TJ Pallet. Oh, TJ Pallet, sorry to hear that. You're still having issues loading in? Okay. Right, I'm going to go switch on some anti-ice. Where is it? There. Science should be on. Now on. Fantastic. On a recall check. So let's have a look. Can't read the approach checklist just yet because we don't have... Actually, we can. Descent checklist. Landing altitude 1450 set. Recall checked. Auto brake is 3. Landing data VREF is, what did we say for the circling? It should be circling. It is supposed to be 2,600. So 2,600. That should be Barrow, and then, oh, that's interesting. You can click and dial that. That's nice. 2,600. 2,000. Come on. Almost there. Load it. Okay, that's interesting. So 2,000. We're gonna get there. There you go, 2,600 feet. Minimum is set. Yeah, right. And hold on. And we have the minimums. Yeah. So VREF 138, minimums bar 2,600, and approach briefing. We'll do that in a minute. Not happy about that. Let's do speed intervention 235. And I'm going to dial in the ILS frequency, which is 109.9. ILS 10990 transfer. Inbound course 153. That's a bit of lag. Hang on, what do you mean? Showcase the plane from outside, going through the clouds? I'll try it. Let's have a look. Three hours yesterday and same today. Oh god, okay. Oh yes, somebody was asking regarding turbulence in the clouds. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit wing flap there. Yeah, and I have actually turbulence setting to. Is it realistic? Hang on. Where do I find flight model? No. Let's have advanced option. No, where is assistance, right? Assistance, realism, there we are. Turbulence, so realistic. You see, that's, so I have that now under realistic. Let's see if that works. Radar, I don't know. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's showing a little bit of a return there. I'm not sure how good that is, but hey, we'll take it. Terrain mode there. Terrain mode. Yeah, you heard the telephone. That's my wife's telephone. So, how are we doing in regards to the descent? So 4,000 there. I'm going to go level change now. I'm going to start reducing speed. Trying to get down to 4,000 feet here. Oh yeah, speed brakes. You have to put this to armed, and then you can use your peripherals for that. So in case we missed approach, we're going to go follow the missed approach procedure, climbing up to 6,000 feet. And if we go missed in the circling, we'll just go opposite and follow that same missed approach procedure. Right, there you go. Speed brakes in. That looks like a very slow up speed for the... Alright, localizers indicating. Let's do approach mode. VO lock, glide slope armed. Here comes flaps 1. So we have Oscar Echo Sierra, ILS identified. It's 10.9. Yeah, so you can see the scenery is blurry. Right? I don't know who's to blame right now. Is it well, it's probably... Well, let's blame it on Microsoft. It's easier. So here comes flaps 5. Speed brakes armed already, that's fine.
2500.
Flaps 5. Let's try that. I don't know how good the weather radar is, Killian. I have no idea. I mean, it's showing some returns there beyond... I mean, you can see here as well from the terrain radar. I mean, it may just be... I'm not sure if it actually simulates reflections from the terrain. Right, there's the airport coming in. I'm afraid visually it's not going to be so great today because, again, the bandwidth errors or issues... Anyways, it's about... I said it's about the flight field, didn't I? So let's try that. And don't worry about it. It's probably not going to be too pretty. Again, it's just for me trying out the... the aircraft. Right, gear down. Let's put flaps 15. Excuses, right? 15. Oh my god, now it's loading in some of the... Yeah, again, it's just bandwidth, alright? It's just taken ages to load in stuff, but at least it's loading in some stuff. It's trying. It's trying hard. Alright, flaps 25. And flaps 30. Let's see how that goes. Does it stop at 30? Yes, it does. Fantastic. So speed brakes armed. Hang on. Oh, hang on. No, not 40. 30. Come on. There we go. So we're getting close to our minimum. Let's do the approach speed here. So we are having a bit of gusty winds. 1,000 checked.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Right, I'm going to try to get the aircraft trimmed here. Stabilize, come on. Oh yeah, it's a shame with the scenery, I agree, but that's, again, we gotta just be happy that we're actually flying and trying out the aircraft. So we've got to go past that castle there. One thing I'm still a little bit unhappy with is the way it's showing gusts. Alright. It's just a little bit too much. It's too quick. Those changes shouldn't be that instant. That's a nice... oh, that suddenly popped out of the ground there. Lol. Oh dear, oh dear. Alrighty. Oh wow, okay. A little bit delayed. Imagine flying along and suddenly that mountain just pops out of the ground there. So let's turn final. I can say that hand flying though, now that I got the aircraft fairly well trimmed, is nice. So we can start our descend down a bit now. Not much though, just a little bit of descend. So it's much more controllable, feels much more realistic. Like it. I really hope
You've
that's
got to be kidding me.
I really hope that's only because of the server issues right now, guys. I really do. I hope that once they get the server issues fixed, that we are going to get much nicer scenery, just like this now. So at least, well, it looks nice now. Look at that. So that's a good thing about the circling approach, is that it gives you more time to load into scenery. A bit low, let's correct that. Yeah, that changed with an instant, right? Slowly coming into the path. Checklist completed. So let's see how we cross land this. 20 knots crosswind from the left. There you go. Let me just concentrate landing the aircraft. I'll tell you a little bit about what I feel like at the moment regarding the weather and the wind.
100.
A bit blurry textures there.
50. 40. 30.
Right.
20.
Bit of rudder.
10.
Like it. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So, speed brakes up, reversers normal. Good decel. Alright, 60 knots. Close the reversers, speed brakes back in. Hey, Barry. Yeah. Again, guys, don't worry too much about the textures. They will get that resolved, I hope. I'm optimistic. retard, yeah. Yeah, Fox, at the moment, again, you know, you are obviously allowed to complain about that. I complain about it. I'm disappointed, but at least I can say I'm really happy to be able to do a full flight, even though the textures are bad at the moment. But I am happy that we had a full flight and we got a bit of experience and an idea about the flight model. So I have to say, just my first impression, I have to say is confirmed. So overall, the flight model does feel a bit better. It does feel a bit more realistic. However, disappointing is the fact that the wind influence literally feels the same as in 2020. What do I mean by that? I mean that the wind gusts are just hitting the aircraft in a way that the aircraft moves instantly. And it shouldn't do that. And that's because of inertia, right? So when you have a force outside, an outside force acting on the aircraft, what should happen is that the aircraft will slowly change its path, but not instant. Right? So the inertia, right, that mass traveling in a certain direction, it takes time until that changes its path, depending on the size of the force that's acting on the aircraft. But again, on the approach there, it just felt, yeah, unrealistic in the sense that it just acts too heavily on the aircraft. Now, I'm sure that add-on makers hopefully will be sure. I mean, I hope that add-on makers will be able to tweak that in their flight models, so that yeah, you know, those gust effects will be more realistic. Well, I have set the turbulence to realistic, yes. Yes, FR wave, exactly. So, yeah, you know, it's more a kind of a rolling motion, like on waves, right? It's just like a boat on waves. You know, it's going, you know, changing direction slowly and not instantly, right? That's just. Yeah, the bandwidth notification, I hate that as well. DH, I agree on that, yes. So, like I said earlier, I definitely agree that people should wait with Magasar 2024 because you're going to get upset. You're going to get upset with, you know, no real detailed aircraft being available. You're going to be upset with loading issues, with scenery issues, just like you've seen. So now that the sceneries are loading in, it looks very nice. And I have a feeling that it's a handcrafted Salzburg airport from Asobo. Yeah, it's vanilla, but I guess that's one of the handcrafted that comes with a maybe deluxe version. I don't know. I have no idea yet how many of these add-ons are, you know, handcrafted airports are in. Is CPU multi-threading working? I would assume so, yes. I mean, performance overall was fairly good. But I can't really say 100%, you know, once everything's loaded in correctly, if that remains to be good. And I'm using frame generation as well. Lol. I love how APU isn't even started. It allows me to put the generators on. Okay, it doesn't matter. Cool, guys. We are going to go. We're going to go quickly into a hot air balloon. Yeah, MEN, exactly. Yeah, there's a good article on that. So, if I am up for trying a group flight, a hot air balloon group flight. If anybody wants to join, if a couple of you join, it should look really nice. The weather radar, Mickey, I have to test some more, but it was displaying something, but that seemed just like in Max 2020. So I'm not sure how many, you know, how accurate that would be. Now, regarding online, somebody asked how much data have you used? Yeah. That's not too much, is it? Huh? 4 gigabytes? That's not much. Oh, really? The multiplayer options. Is it really? Oh, you know why? Yeah, of course. I mean, multiplayer will obviously. Yeah, that's true. The scenery didn't load. Let's see. Let's go back. Actually, let me just have a look at the scenery really quickly. Yeah, so with the scenery loaded in, it does look nice. Although I've heard people say that actually there is some snow. That means a little bit of snow up here, or maybe that's just rocks. Yeah. Ollie, well, I mean, the sim runs fairly. I mean, it has some improvements, but as long as the scenery has issues loading in, then I don't know. You know, I stand by my initial comment that it's not really worth getting just yet. Honestly, I don't see any huge benefits. Yeah, rush release, yeah. We could say that. Now, let me just check free flight. Now it's going to take a while to load. Can somebody confirm that? So multiplayer is not available yet, which is kind of a shame. Currently, not. It should be European West, Krushu. So we'll go to Tanzania once I have the option to load. Apparently using VPN. So VPN with US, you mean? I can try that.